Jack, do you remember last week?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't tell. I can never tell whenever you're not in the right state of mind how much you remember and how much you don't. Because every time I've been, which I haven't for a while now, I don't remember half the stuff. But to be fair, I don't remember half the stuff I did like 5 minutes ago.
That was during my drinking. That was during my drinking days. I haven't actually drank in like 5 or 6 weeks. Not even a drop. So that was just a gummy. That was
Yeah.
just a THC edible gummy that is completely legal for me to have,
Yeah.
and and they're good, you know.
Oh, they looked like they were wonderful.
Yeah.
So that was last week. And hopefully
He's very somber.
to feel a little bit more peppy today. Or did you take another one?
I had another one,
Okay, cool. Just curious.
but the last one was because it was like the first one I got from the new batch. It'd been a couple of weeks since I had one.
It was really hitting good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. What a
Now
way
they kind of just got me mellow.
What a way to start. Hello, everyone.
Mhm.
Welcome to Save the Planet Podcast. I'm Keith.
I'm Jack.
I'm Dwayne.
Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us this fine evening. Another week where I actually don't have a particular rundown other than just a templated, basic, nothing on it run. So we're just going to, hey, just like last week. There's a nice red bottle there.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. That's actually both of our new sponsors' bottle.
Hey, look at that,
Oh.
Dubby. What?
Dubby.
Where would you? What would you use if other people wanted to try out themselves?
Well, you can always go to w.com and order yourself some of this fine energizational drink with no jitters.
Oh.
It's just basically coffee bean extract, and I've tried it several times now, and it's delicious. And I'm not just BSing; it actually is delicious, and it doesn't make me jittery. It helps me actually concentrate mentally and gives me physically energy to do what I need to do. So you can always go to w.com, and you can even put in mine, or Keith has a code for our podcast as well. But mine is Bleeding, BLEEDING, Gaming, JAMING, and you get like a 10% discount.
And if you want to support the podcast directly, you can use the code KJX3 at checkout, and you get 10% off as well. I don't know if that stacks. I don't think it stacks, but you know, support
I don't think
tweeting.
so either, but that's two different discounts you can get.
True, very true. So support Bleeding Dwayne, support the podcast, support. Anyways,
And I'll just drink my water just like last week.
You'll just drink your Deer Park water, and we'll be on our way. Hey, listen, I'm sorry that you can't enjoy the fantastic nature of the W.GG experience.
I would love to try it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll look out to see if they have any non-caffeinated things, because sometimes these powder energy drink companies do have like a non-caffeinated version. So I'll keep an eye out for that.
See if they have a no caffeine, zero sugar version.
Well, I don't think any of them would have sugar. I
Huh?
don't think so.
They might.
They might.
That's true. It's always a possibility. I don't think these do, because it's just powder, but I have no idea. Anyways, welcome in. Thank you all so much for joining us again. Apologies for last week's episode going up late. It's been, the turnaround actually kind of sucks, because I usually here until for another week or so, but actually until next week as of this recording, or as of this episode going live. Man, my time is weird right now. I'm supposed to have Monday and Tuesdays off, so Tuesday's usually the day where I spend most of the day working on the podcast. And I had to work today, or last week, or again, my time's messed up. Anyways, yeah, so that's what happened last week with the episode. This week, hopefully that won't be the same thing because I am on vacation this week. Let's go, baby! Woo!
Nice.
So I'm just chilling, doing nothing, done nothing all day. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So, gonna be a good time, but then I have to change my schedule, and I know it's going to suck trying to do this podcast. It's not doing the podcast sucks. It's the fact that I'm going to be working 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mondays through Fridays. So the good news is I'll have weekends off again, which is great. Maybe I can come down to the bomb shelter one day. It'd be fun as hell.
Yeah.
The problem is now is that we record in the evenings of Monday and Tuesdays. So what I'm thinking about right now is probably just working, getting off at 10 a.m., and then just going to sleep. Waking up maybe around 6, 7, baby! Hey! Hey! And then just doing the podcast around 8, 8:30.
All right.
I knew he was going to get it in somewhere.
He's so unfazed. I love it. you can tell it's mellowing him out because he's just like,
I'm good.
Just eating like crackers or whatever. What are you eating, by the way?
It's like a low carb, like cookies and cream bar.
I'm not surprised that you like that cream.
They're really chewy though, almost like a granola bar.
He likes that chewy cream.
Oh.
Go to the doctor. Why? Actually, I had a thought, but stop. I had a thought doing that. Get out of your system. I'll wait.
Really?
You know, instead of the regular thing I was using to censor it, I thought about bringing it back for that, but using the smiley face for Dubby. So you just gave them a bunch of like showing of that smiley face. So you're welcome.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, dummies. Bunch of Dubby dummies.
Might as well have some fun with it.
Might as well, yeah. They'll be their next commercial.
All right.
Stay classy.
Stay metal.
Hey, are we done with the episode already? Oh, man, I didn't mean to do that. Here. Dang, we actually just started like 10 minutes ago, or at least recording 10 minutes ago. What the heck, Jack? I guess you're ready to go to bed. Must have to take a shower or something. Damn.
It's like back in the old days all of a sudden.
Nice reference. If you don't know, I always used to get, which I still do because I think it's kind of unacceptable, but like there was an episode we did of one of our former podcasts, which is not many, but we have done a few. That was only like 17 minutes. And I'm like, I'm not doing a 17-minute episode. Like last week's was 45 minutes. That's perfectly acceptable.
I thought it was 12.
Was it? Excuse me. Was it 12? I thought it was 17.
It might have been, but I thought it was 12.
That's why I get mad. I thought that was always the joke. 17 minutes. Well, still 12 minutes. Now I'm not as mad because 12 is my lucky number, and I can't be mad at my lucky number, Jack.
A 12-minute episode.
It's still kind of egregious. I mean, yeah, 12 minutes is fine for a YouTube video, but not a podcast. What are you doing?
Right. You know,
our podcast like 30 minutes plus.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, usually. Yeah.
I think another thing too is that was part of the time, one of the times I was not there, so it was just y'all doing it.
Yeah.
And it ended up being like, 12, 17 minutes.
Yeah, he really wasn't into it, and it was shot really quick. We just got it done with it.
This should be a lot. I don't know. I get sucked into our conversation, so I forget we're even recording. Sometimes I'm just like,
oh, listen, like I can't like. I have a hard time talking to just random people. So like, if it's a conversation outside of doing a podcast or something like that, it takes me a long time to actually talk or whatever. But if I'm behind a microphone and I know I have to, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's like I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm at least going to talk and be like somewhat interesting,
Yeah.
Hey, give them something.
Someone, I mean, friggin' A, I'll have a Star Wars-esque battle, not sponsored, and I'll put a bucket on my head. You think I'm not going to do something? You think I care to look like an idiot and sound like an idiot? No. Been doing this, Jack, 2018, 2017, something like that, for multiple different podcasts. I don't think I care.
I got a cat on.
We've been doing podcasts too long.
Yeah, a little bit. We've been doing podcasts for too long and not really gotten any traction. You know what I mean?
8 years.
Yeah. Well,
hey, we were big in Ireland for a minute there.
We were big in Ireland, baby. Woo! And we're coming up on St. Patrick's Day.
That we are.
Ooh, it's next week, I think, baby. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Let me see now. Is it coming up too? I think it is. I don't know my days. Yeah, it's next Monday. Next Monday. Top of the morning.
Hey, there was like an eclipse early this morning.
There was?
Yeah. Yeah, the blood moon.
Oh,
I thought it was going to be night, and I was like, oh man, I was wrong.
Yeah, I thought that too, and I screwed up. Yeah, it was actually this morning.
I missed it.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised one bit. I always, like, unless it's advertised weeks in advance, and advertised, I mean, like, at least told weeks in advance by a huge number of people, I always miss stuff like that. Because it's, like, if it was, like, a solar eclipse, that's something that's going to be talked about on the internet for a while. I'm just like, all right, well, I know when it's coming. Lunar eclipses, I guess, they just happen way too often, you know?
Yeah.
You work at a news station, though. They don't talk about this kind of shit.
You act like I pay attention.
You pay attention, right?
So here's the thing. Yes, I work at a news station, but in order for my goofy, sad, silly old brain to, like, be able to kind of stay sort of sane, I gotta either focus and pay attention to all the news stuff and everything that's going on, or kind of disassociate so I can focus on, doing the task that I need to do to make other people look good while they focus on it. So if someone asks me, hey, or if someone's talking about something that's going on for the day and they've been seeing it all day, I could literally just be going like, what are you talking about? This is a thing? When was this talked about? Like, half the time, and I know I shouldn't be admitting it, but half the time I don't know the stuff we're talking about until like 5-10 minutes before the show. And I look at all the stuff, I'm like, oh, interesting, cool. Or actually about an hour, because an hour is when I really start working to make sure everything looks good and fixed up and ready to go. And I know it might notice something, but then after that, it's like, oh, I gotta focus on making sure camera shots are good and their anchors are fine and whatnot. I don't, again, unless it's like super duper big, I don't care.
Right.
That makes sense. If I worked there, I would be just trying to concentrate on the shit I had to do.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do whenever I have to listen to current events or whatnot. That's not something. That's not something we try to take you away from currently going on, because there is a lot of bad.
Right.
Just know we're here for you. And if you need somebody, we got you.
We're here to help distract you from.
Also, that reminds me, and I feel really bad. Remember, a few months ago, I was trying to talk to a person, do an interview about mental health and stuff. I still want to do the interview. It's just whenever that was taking place was right around the holidays, and then the holidays really hit me hard. And then it's like, okay, well, holidays are over. Let's get going. And then like winter hit, and then February for all of us hit. Maybe whenever the weather starts getting nicer consistently, we'll look into actually doing that interview. I need to. I think it would be very cool to follow up on that episode we did back in November.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
So that's an idea. Oh, speaking of work, so I'm getting ready for our 5:30 show earlier, and all of a sudden, like my phone, because I have Ring cameras and stuff, and I want to just check on what's going on every now and then, so I keep notifications on, and I just keep.
I do too.
So I just keep looking at my phone because there's these notifications saying there's motion at your garage. There's motion at your garage. And I will say, there was kind of a scare, like, not a scare, but like a couple weeks ago, I had just left the house going to work, and all of a sudden there was a person in your garage. I'm just like, well, my dad's not close to being home. I just left, and my uncle's home. What's going on? And I looked on the camera, and I saw somebody on a bike riding and walking through my yard. I'm just like, immediately flipped my car around and went right back to the house. Go back, and I felt like Stone Cold Steve Austin on the friggin' ATV. Got in my grass and just and I drove around the yard on the other side where the pavement is not. And I look, and there's this kid just knocking on my back door. He was trying to just go fishing, which here at the house, there is a place down at the bottom of near the river where you can go fishing. But it's just odd. It's like, did you not see my car wasn't there? Or did you not see my car was there? I like to think that he was being truthful.
Right.
You can't trust it anymore, sadly.
Steal stuff or something, or
I don't. It doesn't matter at this point because he left. I just said, hey, be careful, and maybe one day, whenever if you see this car here, just come to the door and I'll let you fish. I don't know if I actually will. I don't want someone getting hurt on my property, especially going down the hill and being there on the bottom where I can't see anybody. And I'm not going down there anytime soon, so I'm not doing it. So it was.
You may want to check into the laws about it, though. If it's anything like if you have a cave on your property, if you give them permission and they get hurt, then they can't sue you. If they don't have permission and they trespass and get hurt, they can actually sue you.
How does that make sense?
That's what we were told when we used the cave.
There, you don't have permission. That makes no sense.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be the other way around. If you have if they have permission and they get hurt, well then, yeah, it would make sense they could sue you for being on your property because you got hurt. But like, if you don't have permission and you just go anyways, why is that? I don't know.
That's you enter at your own risk.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird law, man. Like, because I went to an actual seminar they had at a place because caving was starting to get really popular in that area, and they had they had the Department of Forestry and stuff coming in and talking about it, and that's what they were telling all the landowners. They was like, you're better off legally to give them permission to be on the property. That way, if they get hurt, they're liable. If they're trespassing and then get hurt, he said they can actually sue you.
That's crazy.
I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yeah,
it really is.
That's really dumb.
I'm trying to compute it in my head. I guess it's because they have permission to be there, and something happens to them. It's like, well,
you have the
They
chance
went
to
to
tell
the
them it.
they went to the
And
homeowner,
Yeah,
so they're
yeah,
like invited
yeah.
guests to the property. So it's like, oh, we can cover it if for something. I don't know. It's kind of that's
I guess
weird.
it's I guess it's if they have permission, then they know of the risks that's on your property. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe.
That means that you've let them know the risk that's on your property for them to be able to be aware of, and you know,
So
I mean, that's
to
I
get
that
hurt
still
is
some
on them.
BS. It's just
It is.
trespassing from us.
that one computes
Yeah,
more than just the other one though. That I can kind of wrap my
yeah,
head around being like getting the permission and no one gets sued, but like not asking permission and just going, but then you can sue them. You stepped on their
yeah,
property. That
That's like, I mean, that's like pretty much telling people, hey, if you go trespass on other people's property and you get hurt, you can get paid.
yeah, really,
I
honestly,
mean,
kind
well,
of
that's
it's
all
is.
like,
it does.
have you seen where like people rob somebody and like fall and injure their leg and sue the person that they robbed?
Yeah.
It's
It's a
awful.
There's
disgrace.
been
It's a
been court
disgrace.
cases like that. Yeah, there's been court cases like that where the guy robbing the house like fell and cut their arm and sued
Yeah,
him for the
like,
cut.
how are you going to favor the party who was committing a crime rather than
Right.
a homeowner who was like obeying the law and doing what they're supposed to be doing?
Maybe
You're
it's
Yeah.
you're
Right.
somebody's.
basically penalizing the homeowner for a criminal doing something.
Maybe it's to protect the person because maybe they didn't realize they were on someone's property. Like I don't know, but like, how do you not tell? Like I guess they wouldn't. I guess
Right.
they wouldn't know where the property line was if it was like a public area, and then all of a sudden they crossed over into some. I don't know. That's weird. That's really weird.
It's
Yeah.
a
I don't know.
disgraceful law. Whoever came up with that was, excuse my language, it was an idiot. He was an idiot. I
I
really
mean,
don't.
and like I said, that may not pertain to bodies of water, but we was told that at a place about caves.
Hmm.
So I don't know if the law changes when it's underground. I don't know. You know.
And also, different state laws might be different here and there. I don't know, but that
Yeah.
sounds like something that'd
Yeah.
be
They have
kind
the
of
same
universal.
similar laws here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I have no idea what's going on, but the change of the change of the Brady squares that's going on randomly is really freaking me out, and I don't know why. Hey, it's like we cut and just completely broke our progress or momentum of what we were talking about. Great, good job, fantastic. I love technical issues that just break up the party. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We have returned.
but we are back, yes. But anyways, so going past the legal stuff with the issue that happened with that kid coming on the property, getting back to what happened recently. So I have these cameras, and it keeps on saying, motion at the garage, motion at the garage. Keep on getting these, and it's like, what the is going on? Turn the thing on, and all of a sudden, I'm noticing that the camera is looking at grass. That's weird. I'm like, oh, it must have fell off the porch. Okay, that's fine. But then I start noticing a little snoot, little nose, little brown freaking little cute little nose, just sniffing at it. And let me explain. So while we talked about at the beginning of the year, so we've been trying to tame this little stray dog that's living in my grandfather's old building that has old pool supplies and stuff. I have named him Silk Speed out of respect for both of my grandfathers, including the one that owned this property. Makes sense. Both of their nicknames were Silky and Speedy. Silk Speed's an adorable homage. Right. This little so maybe it's my fault because I've never had dogs before, or I've never had a dog before. I put the camera way too low to the ground. And so I started looking back at the footage, and video was fine at first, but then all of a sudden I noticed that it's on the ground looking up. It's perfectly looking up, and this little looking down at the camera, just looking and sniffing at it. I'm telling you, it's like perfectly framed. It's like this little has a better framing ability than I do. Okay, I'm not as good with camera work as he is. I'm telling you. And then what he does, he jumps down off the porch there dangerously. This little guy's courageous. He takes this thing like it's a play toy and takes it back to his house.
He's running, yeah.
Yeah, and he starts running, and the camera is picking up him running. You can see it just zooming, and I am lucky. My grandfather graciously still had an acre of land or so, a little over an acre of land, so he was on one side of the property, and his house is on the other, and you just see him go that straight acre over to his house, over to go hide it. And then he just then after that, he just tries to hide it. He tries to hide the thing. And when he finally puts it down, I start going live with it. And I'm just like, I turn it on because you can talk through because it has a microphone and stuff. And I turn it on, I'm just like, Silk Speed, put me down. Put me down. Put me back. Put me back.
I saw the video. It was very cute.
Yeah, it was freaking adorable. I actually
giggled. I giggled on it.
I actually edited it a little bit. Let me see if I can pull this up here. We'll show it on the video version of the podcast too. This is what I was trying to do earlier. Let's see. But yeah, okay, so while I'm doing this, I'll talk about what happened after, because there is an afterward. So my dad comes over because my dad uses the garage. I don't really have a use for it, so at least it gets used. So he comes over and a lot uses the garage, and he says, all right, I'm going to get your camera. And I'm like, thank you, Dad. I appreciate you. By the way, speaking of perfect framing, so there are 2 flagpoles in the yard where my grandfather put one for the American flag and one for a flag for West Virginia, or just a flag for whatever. It was perfectly framed to show the flag of the United States right in the middle where the camera had fallen, in between some grass. Granted, my grandfather used to be a veteran. He's a former paratrooper. So I'm just like, if you think of like believing in things, it's not what we're talking about. But I'm just saying, if you do,
that's incredibly ironic.
Incredibly ironic. It was really cool to see that. I had to stop myself from going, huh. All right. I can see where people say things like that, you know? So,
yeah.
Anyways, he
That's awesome.
Grabs my camera, my dad, and puts it back. But he puts it back where I originally had it. Cool. All right, fine.
He went back.
He went back and grabbed that again.
Yeah.
I
found a toy.
Because yeah, he did. Oh my gosh, very expensive $70 toy. I started looking at it, my phone again, and started seeing more notifications after I knew my dad had already put it up. I'm just like, don't tell me. And sure enough, I look at it, and there's a little nose.
That's awesome.
Grabbed the camera again. I texted my dad after, and he's like, I'm just like, he has the camera again. He's like, what? And I sent him a picture. It was back on the ground. All right, let's see.
Slick little.
Oh,
his bike's good,
dude. Silk's. First of all, he's fast as fucking. He's get around you like you didn't even see him. Obviously, I think I gave him an appropriate name. But let's look at this video. If you do. And this is the one that I edited. This is not the one that originally posted that was just raw. This has been edited a little bit with some music, a little annoying music, because TikTok, you have to edit it up a little bit,
Right.
Because it's funny, because I was talking to one of our lead anchors and my uncle later on who said the same thing. They're like, dude, this could go viral, and I'm just like, what?
What?
It could.
So I thought, let's see if I could edit it with some music and audio and stuff that could help it go viral, maybe, and see if I'm actually like good at what I do.
Yeah.
So let's see. You haven't seen the video at all there, Dwayne, so this will be a fun experience for you.
Yeah.
Can you all hear that?
Yeah.
All right, good. We'll start from the beginning. There he goes, sniffing it. It's on the ground, trying to get a hold of it. And once he does, and he's off. There's motion in my garage.
Dude, this is perfect.
Nope, he dropped it. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't do it. Nope. Paused a little bit. Not working very well. Goes to the next. So this is around the time that I come in. Hey, put me down. Put me down. Don't speed. Leave me alone. Put me back. Don't speed. Put me back. Oh, this ain't good. There you go. Yeah. So that's the little TikTok video I made out of it. But I'm getting all the video of him, because there was more where he was still sniffing it and stuff before my dad came up. I'm going to get the video of Dad coming and bringing it back. And then there's a little bit more video of him stealing it again. So I'll make that into a full video later on. So that'll be a cute little thing. But I had to post it because I just couldn't believe that he knocked that thing down and stole it. And here's the thing. I feel like he'd been planning this, because that thing's been either he planned it or he finally just noticed it, because that's been here as long as he's been coming around here for a little over 2 months now. As long as he's been staying back there in that building there, he hasn't noticed it, he hasn't touched it. He finally noticed it and touched it today. And there we go. We got that video out of it. Oh, I was excited. I was just like, oh, I have a good one. I have a good video coming up, boys. Man,
He's awesome. He's adorable.
Love that little guy. I don't love that he still won't come to us, but I adore that little fart head.
That could go viral though. That'd be in one of those damn funny animal clips. You know.
I seriously want to send it somewhere. I haven't looked at my TikTok. I just posted it before.
All I have is like when animals attack on my.
Well, this animal attacked the Ring camera and became its new toy. So.
I mean, Baron got attacked by that bear. I caught that on camera.
Ugh. Yeah. I don't think that would do well on the algorithm. Unless you want on a dark part of the internet that I don't want to speak of.
I got a raccoon friend.
He's
wild though, but I leave him cat food so he doesn't eat my trash.
You got a raccoon friend?
Yeah. I just don't get to like.
Salute to my people! I am the Raccoon King.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you might find that interesting.
I'm happy to hear that.
With lids on it to keep bears out, you know.
Yeah, bears.
Yeah, I started having to, and you can see little like gnaw marks and stuff.
I used to have raccoons, but between me and Baron, I don't have any raccoons anymore.
You son of a.
Baron's killed about 7 of them. I've killed probably about 8 or 9.
Listen, I can't be mad at Baron. That's just his natural instinct. You, on the other hand.
I have a freaking part dog, part wolf. You think, I mean, she like chases them, but they don't stay away because I guess where she stays inside most of the time.
Yeah, they try that here. They keep pushing their luck, and then Baron gets a hold of one of them, and it's over.
I only like raccoons when they're
I've found so
actually
many dead
doing something
cats out
funny.
in the yard.
Damn.
I only
Yeah,
like
stray
them.
cats come around and he them up, man.
I only like them when they're doing something funny. A buddy of mine, I think I've told this on the podcast before.
I guess the older he's getting, the more territorial he's getting over the house
Can y'all hear me?
property.
I
Birds
can.
fly over, and he's barking at them and shit.
My momentum is completely thrown off this episode. I keep on having
Right?
drops, and for some reason, we keep on doing the Brady Bunch squares going around everywhere. I can't hear Jack. I don't know why. I need to get that out. I'm also kind of tired, but we got the best parts of it. We got the here. Let y'all see the Silk Speed stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, with an outro, we pretty much hit an hour.
Yeah.
We actually have. Hey,
All the plugs and stuff.
that's true. That's
Mhm.
true. You say plugs?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time to plug the Patreon. Hey, Patreon! Hey. I actually felt a lot better this episode. I was tired before, but once we got going, anyways, that's Patreon. If you want to join the Patreon, go to patreon.com/STPP Unhinged Heroes now. For $1 a month, you get access to STPP Uncensored, where everything that's happened wrong will just stay in the episode today. I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to keep it as it is. You also get access to older episodes of Video Mo. I mentioned this last week. Omo is on hiatus right now. I kind of want to restructure it. Stay video games, but I don't know. Something about it I wasn't really caring for. Maybe it's because I was having a bad month. I just need to get back and doing it. Anyways, on hiatus for right now. OMO will be back, and Video OMO will be back as well. For $5 a month, if you are so kind, you can listen to the after show, which is also still on hiatus. It will also be back. I just have to catch up with editing all the ones. We had a really good after show like over a month ago. Still hasn't gotten up on the Patreon. I apologize so much for the ones that have been not put there. It's just been busy, a lot of stuff going on. So I said last week, and I'll advise again, while it's appreciated and while we love you forever, $1 a month is perfectly fine. Absolutely fine. You don't even have to do that. If you want to do $5 a month, you can listen to the old episodes of the after show. You can listen to older STPP Uncensored and all that. It's appreciated. You also get your name shouted out for the $1 one, so it's not a total loss. It's just totally appreciated. Apologies. Those will come back soon. I promise you. Brandy, thank you so much for being a $1 tier member. Donna, again, thank you so much for being a $5 tier member. Isn't it, Don? When was Donna's birthday, by the way? Didn't I see that coming up soon, or today, or yesterday, or something?
March 4th, tomorrow.
Hey! He meant last week.
Tomorrow from when we're recording it. Yeah, tomorrow from when we're recording. Last week from when y'all are hearing it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
So, happy early birthday to when we're recording it. Happy late birthday when it's up to Donna. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you so much. If you want to support us even more... Wait, what'd you say?
Said happy birthday, baby.
There you go. Had to put that in. Had to. If you want to support us even more, we are also sponsored by Dubby. If I can get my finger to go up, there it is. Right up there. That bottle's the one Dwayne had. Dwayne, show the bottle off again real quick. Same bottle and everything. Nice red bottle. This is one of many Dubby products. Along with their... Ooh, popping. Oh, whoa, ski, whoa. I might have to make that full uncensored. Oh, my goodness.
A little bit too much, huh?
Woo! If you want to support the podcast even more, use the code KJX3 at checkout. Gets you 10% off your order of any kind of W powder, W bottles, W whatever. W.GG is the website, 10% off. You can also use the Bleeding Dwayne code. That's also 10% off. That goes to Dwayne directly. And yeah. Speaking of him, going back to him, please keep it PG with this, sir. Tell us about your Twitch and your TikTok.
Oh yeah, I have a Twitch and a TikTok.
Good job. Hey, that's enough. Hey, kidding, go ahead.
Okay. My Twitch is Bleeding84, and my TikTok is also Bleeding84. I stream regularly, usually on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at about 8 to 9 o'clock. I also post a lot of gameplay videos and stuff like that.
Didn't mean to fully take it off of you there, but the camera
No, no,
the
I was done.
The camera glitched. No, there's a reason why. The camera glitched. So the only thing that was showing up was you going like this. No! Hey, whoa, hey,
Whoa.
Ski, whoa.
Let's say what else is new?
I feel like that's tame, honestly.
We got birds and buggers.
Huh?
It's like you editing out stuff. You got birds and boogers.
Oy vey. I'm still another reason.
Put a W smiley sticker over that one.
I will. and another reason why last week's episode was so late, at least the audio version was, I am this close as we're recording to getting the characters done. They are so close. Showed them off last week. Well, I worked on them even more today. They look so good. There's just little bitty pieces of things I want to do, and then I can work on them as we go on to make them even better. But man, I'm so close. And maybe by this episode, they'll be on screen right now, showing up somewhere. Maybe. I can't guarantee.
Nice.
I hope that's the case. And if so, awesome. If not, they will definitely be back next week. Put in the intro there. I have worked on these hardcore. I hope you all love them. I'm talking to you two in particular. Hope you all love them. And I promise the only bit of AI is Lol Jockie. But the only reason why he's there is because that's the joke.
Right. I think it's awesome already. So
he is probably like the best AI creation that's ever existed, honestly. Let's be real. I'm not biased at all, am I?
Not at all, no.
Well, boys, we've done it again. We are back at him again here in March. Finally got the blues of the winter season over. And I think it's important to, if you're going through rough times, a rough shape, I'm trying here, guys. I'm trying.
Keep this good.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Yowza. If you're going through rough times, don't be afraid to reach out. Yeah. You know what? Jack, you do it.
What?
I don't know. Do it. Something.
Do what?
I don't know.
Inspirational speech about how you're there for everybody.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, that's good. Reach out to someone if you need help. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's the advice. I can't talk anymore. I think I think I'm sleep deprived at this point. So, Dwayne, you got anything else?
I want to tell you two that I've had an absolutely wonderful time with the podcast, and I appreciate you both for inviting me. I love it. It's fun.
We will continue on doing this.
I think you both do a wonderful job. So even when things go wrong, it's original, it's real. So if people can't get down with that, I don't know. I don't have any hope for the world
anymore. Nice.
I mean, the people about being real, and things happen in real life. So sometimes we might lose sound, or something might happen. It happens.
Kids clapping.
Roll with it.
Awesome. Thank you for that. We really appreciate that. I really appreciate that a lot. I know Jack does too. It really means a lot.
Indeed.
Good man.
Probably in the next few weeks, we will also bring back Producer Jedi. He hasn't been on the show for a month or so. I think it is a good time to bring him back. Being the producer, he needs to be on the show every week.
He does a good job too.
He does a great job. Yeah, behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. So
we need producer notes.
Oh yeah, we need more producer notes. And we need more producer Jedi.
Yeah.
All right, Jack. Before I pronounce you Zach, go ahead and take us out, and maybe I won't mush mouth out of this. I love your faces. See you later.
I'm glad you remembered. I was waiting. I was wondering. Anyway,
I wouldn't
thanks
surprised.
Everybody for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. We will see you and talk to you next time. Be careful out there. Have a great week. As always, don't drink and drive. And stay metal.